I knew I was gonna drop a sausage. Hey everyone, and welcome to my channel. I'm Nikki.
I'm Adam.
And in today's video, we're filming what I ate in a day. So this will be the first full what I ate in a day with the new personal points. We're still adjusting to them. It's been almost a week that we've been on it now, so we're just gonna be talking about those today. But anyway, we don't usually have Sundays off together, so we're gonna go to the gym right now. And I have an upper body day. You're doing upper body too, yeah? He did legs yesterday. He's still complaining about it. But anyway. We both drink pre-workout. I've gotten Adam hooked on Bloom as well with everything, but my favorite flavor is this. This is my new favorite, raspberry lemonade, although it is a tie with the watermelon lime. They're both really good. But anyway, what I like about this pre-workout is that it doesn't make me feel itchy or jittery. They do have a high energy, which is a little bit more caffeine. It does give me more energy longer, honestly. I take that once a week for my heavy leg days, but this stuff is just so good because...
Sorry.
This stuff is so good because it doesn't make your skin itch. It's caffeinated with green tea, and yeah, it just gives me an extra boost for my workout. It's not something that's necessary. You don't have to drink it, but it's like a bonus to me. Honestly, I enjoy drinking it before my workout. It gets me a little bit more pumped up, gives me a little energy, and then yeah. Cheers.
Cheers.
And then today Adam was drinking the berry pomegranate from Bloom. So this one almost tastes like juice.
Yeah.
This one tastes like lemonade. This is so good. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and eat a Fiber One bar before we go. I'm not feeling that great and I don't want to eat anything huge before we work out, but we'll eat after. So I'm just gonna have this right now. It's 2 personal points or 70 calories. Okay, so we're gonna go get our workout on and then we'll be back to make some breakfast. Okay, so we just got done with our workout. My hand is seriously shaky because it was a really good workout, I know. Anyway though, what we do when it's cold out, it's like 30 degrees, it's actually snowing right now. We bring Bear Bells in the car with us. So they are so much better cold. Like cookies and cream is my favorite one cold. It tastes like an ice cream bar, I swear. So that's what I brought today. When we scan them, this comes up as 4. Yours comes up as 6 when you scan it yourself?
5.
It comes up as 5, but we entered the nutrition and for both of them, it's actually 6 points. So this is actually 6 points on our plan. His is 6. I'm finding that a lot of things we're actually having to re-enter the nutrition because some of it is just wrong. I don't know what happened, if it just changed or if it makes more of a difference now that more goes into what the personal points are. It takes fiber into consideration and maybe that wasn't before. It didn't matter if it was entered wrong. So I don't know. Anyway, they're both 6 points. We're eating them cold and they're so good. So we're gonna have these, go home, shower, and then make some breakfast. Okay, so we just got finished getting ready and now we're gonna go to Sam's Club, but we wanna eat one more thing after the gym. Honestly, I'm not really that hungry, but I just wanna have something small with some protein. So what we're doing is we're each gonna have a La Banderita carb counter tortilla, and that's gonna be a point for us. It's 45 calories for 1 tortilla. And then what I did is I just scrambled up 2 eggs, so we're each gonna get an egg, and then I added some veggie mix to it. I already did it really quickly because we're just in a hurry to get to Sam's Club, but I went ahead and just scrambled up that. I added some salt, pepper, and then just a little bit of this cheesy seasoning from Trader Joe's. So then I'll divide the 2 scrambled eggs between our tortillas, and then we had these in the freezer. We were trying to figure out what meat to have, and this was just perfect. So we have these little turkey sausage patties. They're 2 points each, so we're each gonna just have 1. I'm gonna cut them up and put them with the eggs, and then I'm gonna wrap it up and throw them in the air fryer. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that really quick. But before we do that, we're gonna drink our greens. We're both having the Bloom nutrition brand of the mixed berry. So these used to scan as a point for us. From the beginning of me taking them, I have never tracked them. So now when I scan them, they actually don't come up as a point. They come up as 0, and same with Adam. I've had a few people reach out and say that theirs still scans as a point, but a lot of them had mentioned that they answered that they were diabetic. So it could be because it has fruit in it. It could have anything to do with that. Everybody's plan is personalized. So for us, it says it's 0 now, but it doesn't count as a serving of veggies. Some people also ask me that, and I went on the WW website and they mentioned there that greens powders do not count as a serving of veggies. So we're still gonna keep taking them. It's just become such a part of our routine that we do it every day no matter what. So helps mainly with our bloating and a ton with our digestion. I also have a code on Bloom Nutrition's website for 5% off. It's Nikki5. So if you guys ever want to try these out, we really recommend the coconut and mixed berry are our top favorite flavors, but we do like the citrus as well. So cheers. Okay, so I went ahead and wrapped up the tortillas. They're in the air fryer now. I have it at 370, and I'm gonna leave them in there for like 7 minutes. So we'll check them when they're done. Okay, so our wraps just finished up in the air fryer. So this is what it looks like. Like I said, I have the eggs and the veggie mix that I just cooked together, and then the turkey sausage, and then it's on a La Banderita wrap. So this whole thing is 3 points, and it's just like a mini little snack wrap. I'm just having it with a side of Taco Bell mild sauce. I just poured it in a dish, and I just pour it onto my wrap like this. Ooh. The mild sauce is perfect. We're gonna go ahead and go to Sam's Club, and we'll be back. Okay, so one thing that we really like about Sam's Club is that you can use the scan and go. So once you get to the club, it will pop up on the screen. Scan and go is like activated, and then you just hit the scanner and you can scan anything. Right now it's showing the fuel pump because we're outside, but once we go inside, you can just scan the items you use and it just adds up here. We have our credit card attached, so then we just pay, and then we can just walk out the door. We just have to walk past the guy who's checking receipts. He'll check the app, he scans it, and then we're good to go. So it's so much faster. You don't have to wait in line. We just really make sure we keep track of everything we're scanning so we don't miss anything. It's really convenient. Okay, so we just got back from Sam's Club and I didn't even get that much stuff. So I'm just gonna do a mini haul in this what I eat in a day to show you guys what we picked up. So the main reason that I went there was to get bell peppers, and they didn't have them, as well as zucchini, and they didn't have that. So we're gonna have to run to a different store after daily projects. But anyway, I did grab some shrimp because we're almost out, so I just like to get this bag of large shrimp. This is what I've been getting and just keeping in the freezer because it's a resealable bag, so I can just grab the amount that we need for a meal. Really weird now. This is a point for us on our plan. I want to say it's 12 shrimp they said is a point, but it's really weird having to track shrimp. But worth it to not have to track potatoes. Then some bananas. Adam takes these to work, and then I use them in baked oats a lot of the time. Blueberries are mainly for me to use for my yogurts. Then this is Adam's favorite lunch meat that he likes to get. So this is their honey roasted turkey breast. So the serving size is 2 ounces, it's 70 calories, or a point for him. I always get this big bag of Honey Crisp apples because I have an apple every day and I like to keep these in the fridge. A lot of times I'll have them plain, but a lot of times I also have them with some nuts and more. The peanut butter spread that I love. Buffalo chicken dip, Adam always needs more of this stuff. It's 60 calories for 2 tablespoons. This actually went up to 3 points for 2 tablespoons instead of 2, probably because it has high saturated fat for the serving and no fiber.
It was too good to be true.
So now this is 3 points for 2 tablespoons. He'll still work it in, we'll still eat it, but yeah, that's good to know. Okay, then Adam needed some cuties for lunch. He just takes 2 to 3 of these to work. They did have green bell peppers, so that'll work, but I do prefer to have the red, yellow, and orange, so we're gonna run to the store to get those, but I will use these for a recipe. And then we haven't had ground chicken in a while. I try to switch off between ground turkey and ground chicken, so for this, it's 4 points for 4 ounces, which is usually the serving when I make like a turkey burger or a chicken burger. This is 2 3/4 pound, and it's just really convenient to have to make a bulk batch of either chicken burgers or chicken meatballs or something like that. So I grab this every once in a while from Sam's Club. Then the next thing, we needed some more Skinny Pops. So see, Adam, you get a point back for this. He eats one of these every day, and it used to be 3 points for the bag, and now it's 2 points. So the point you gained in the dip, you get in the popcorn. Anyway though, so yeah, these are 100 calorie bags, and they are 2 points for us. And then we usually don't get this, but I've been craving sweet desserts after I finish eating, and so I figured this would be a good option because I also like them crunchy a lot of times. We have been going to the market and I've been getting this like Chicago mix, which is cheddar and caramel popcorn, but it's super high in points compared to this, so I thought this would be a good option. They have white chocolate peppermint, gingerbread cookie, and snickerdoodle, and they're all 110 calories per bag. And when we scanned them, they all came up as 4 points. I might double check each individual bag to make sure, because sometimes when you get like the variety boxes, it's not correct. But we got those to try out. So that's all we grabbed from Sam's Club today. Just some essential stuff, but of course now we have to go to another store. But we're gonna go to the coffee shop right now. I'm gonna get a video edited, And then we're still not that hungry. I already packed it up, but I'm bringing my funnel of collagen, a Premier protein shake, or actually, no, a Quest protein shake, which I need to check if those have gone up in points. And then I order 3 shots of espresso at the coffee shop, and that actually really helps fill me up. It's 30 grams of protein for the drink alone, so it does keep me more full. So we're not gonna eat. We might have a small like lunch thing when we get home, and then we usually eat dinner kind of late. So let's go to the coffee shop. Okay, so we just got back from the coffee shop and we're both kind of hungry. I'm going for more of like kind of a snack plate, and then I don't know what Adam's doing with his tuna. I think he's gonna make his into a sandwich. But anyway, we're gonna each have our own can of tuna. So this used to be 0 points. Now 1 can is 1 point for each of us. So really not that much of a difference. We're just gonna go ahead and track that. With the can of tuna, I'm gonna go ahead and mix a tablespoon of light mayo, as well as some of this dill pickle mustard from Trader Joe's. I don't know if they still carry this, but it's so good. And then some of this garlic, onion, salt, and pepper seasoning. Then on the side, I'm gonna have a Light and Fit vanilla Greek yogurt. This is 2 points or 80 calories. I'm gonna go ahead and use some blueberries on top of that. And then I'm gonna use some of this cinnamon crisp kashi as well on the yogurt. And I'm only gonna use 1 point worth. So I'm gonna weigh it out on my scale. It'll be 14 grams. And then the tuna salad, I'm gonna make it. And then I'm just gonna dip pretzel thins in. I already counted at 12 out, which is 4 points for me. So these are just like the pretzel thins that I'm gonna use for my tuna. Okay, so I forgot to show that I weighed out the granola, so that's 14 grams. I just ended up putting it in a separate container and then weighing it out. But I just put the yogurt, the granola, and then berries. So this is 3 points on my plan. Okay, so here is my finished tuna salad. So I put the tablespoon of light mayo for 1 point. The can of tuna is 1 point for the 4 ounces. Then some of the dill pickle mustard from Trader Joe's. And then I added that oregano seasoning. But then I also went ahead and added some minced onion, some black pepper, and some sea salt. So that's my tuna for 2 points. Okay, so here's my final meal. So I have the tuna for 2 points, the yogurt's 3, and the pretzels are 4. So this whole meal is 9 points total. Okay, so here's my food. I mixed up my yogurt. Adam went with a sandwich on Ezekiel bread with some lettuce. So, and more mustard, right?
Yep, love mustard.
And then we're watching the video that I'm going to be posting for today, as well as I just hit I have my big jar of water right here, but I can go ahead and got my point for the day. Okay guys, so we are making dinner now. So I'm finally making that Italian turkey sausage zucchini soup that I keep talking about. This was one of our favorite soups last winter, and so we're excited to be making it for the first time again. So what you use to make this soup, I prefer to get this Jenny O Italian style turkey sausage. It is higher in points because it's not 99% lean. Technically you could get the 99% lean and season it, which maybe we'll try that one day to make this a way lower point soup, because this whole thing is 24 points on our plan. So it is higher point, like I said, but it's worth it for the flavor. It's really good. So I'm gonna go ahead and cook this up, and then while that's cooking, I'm gonna chop up a green bell pepper, a red bell pepper, and a red onion. Then after that's pretty much cooked, I add in some of this minced garlic, and then I'll add in the veggies that I chopped, and then I'll chop up the zucchini. So I have 5 zucchini here that I'm gonna be using for this soup. I don't know if I'm gonna use all 5 because some of them are a little bigger than normal. So I'll do 4 or 5, but I'll see. And then after that, so after I've added the veggies in, I'm gonna go ahead and add in the diced tomatoes, which these aren't the tomatoes I usually use. They haven't had the ones at Trader Joe's that I like, so I just grabbed this. It's actually a point for the can, which kind of sucks because usually it's 0 points when we use them, but whatever. So then I'm also going to use a can of this tomato sauce. So then I'm just going to use these 2 cartons of beef broth. It's 8 cups total, and I like to get the unsalted just because I'm going to be adding my own seasoning and salt. I don't have enough shredded Parmesan for the normal recipe that I use, so I had what I had left, which was like 30 grams, and then I added 14 grams of just grated Parmesan, which isn't the same as the shredded, but it'll work. And then the seasonings, I'm going to be adding some Italian seasoning, as well as some crushed red pepper, oregano, and garlic, salt and pepper to taste, and I think that's it. So I'm gonna go ahead and start cooking up the sausage first, and then I'll add in the veggies. Okay, so here's what it looks like when the turkey sausage is completely cooked. I added in the garlic, onion, and peppers. And I'm gonna cook for a couple minutes on medium heat. Okay, so I ended up just doing the 4 zucchini because 2 of them are really big, and so this is the normal amount that it is, but usually 4 to 5 medium zucchini are good for this recipe, and I'm gonna go ahead and cook this for just a couple minutes. Okay, so I went ahead and I added 1 tablespoon of Italian seasoning, a good amount of pepper, some salt, and also a good amount of this mix, which is just crushed pepper, oregano, and garlic. So I let this cook for a few more minutes, and now I'm gonna go ahead and add in the tomatoes. And I'm just going to add this whole can. This is going to be more than normal, but it's going to work. And then I'm also going to add the tomato sauce. Okay, so I've had this now cooking for about 5 minutes on medium heat. I'm going to go ahead and add in the beef broth. And then I'm going to add in the cheese. Okay, so Adam and I were trying to figure out what to have with our soup, and since I still have a couple points left, I think, or maybe not, but I'll use weeklies. But anyway, I went ahead and made a batch of 2 ingredient dough, so it's 1 cup of non-fat Greek yogurt, 1 1/3 cup of all-purpose flour, a 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder, and then I went ahead and added this roasted garlic Asiago, as well as some of this garlic, onion, black pepper, sea salt, and I'm just going to make it into like 4 biscuits, so each biscuit will be 4 points. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to portion them out, and then I'm going to toss them in the air fryer. I actually have it preheating right now, so I'm going to have them in there for like 15 minutes probably at 400, and I'm going to spray it with olive oil. Okay, so the soup has just been simmering now for about 15 minutes on low, and I have the dough in the air fryer, so I already told Adam that we're making some biscuits out of those, and they'll be ready. I went ahead and flipped them over. It says they still have 10 minutes, so I'm going to check on them in like 5 again, but we're going to chug a water before we eat, so cheers.
Cheers.
This is our 3rd chug in this video.
Yeah!
Okay, so we went ahead and divvied up the soup. It made 6 leftover containers, and they are full. So here are our final bowls. So that's a pretty big serving right here. It's almost like, I'd say like 2.5 cups or 2 cups, but these are pretty big bowls. So that will be really filling. Then these came out a little bit darker than I wanted. I left them in the air fryer for like 12 minutes, and it was a little too long, but it's okay. But anyway, these are 4 points each on our plan, and then each bowl of soup is 5 points. So 5 plus 4, the total meal will be 9 points for each of us. Okay, and I just ripped one of the biscuits open and it looks amazing. I was scared it'd be kind of doughy in the middle, but it's actually perfectly cooked all the way through. So this is gonna be so good in the soup. Okay, so we are done cooking. We're gonna go ahead and sit down and enjoy our meal now. And it's actually kind of late, so we probably won't have a dessert, but I'm gonna have my apple with mine. I haven't had my apple today, so I always have a Honey Crisp apple every single day, and it's become more of my dessert. And then if I'm still hungry after, I can still have another dessert, which I track. But that's what I'm gonna have tonight. So thank you guys so much for watching. We always have a lot of fun with these videos and we really appreciate your support. If you could give this video a like and subscribe to my channel, that really helps us out, and we'll see you next time. We decided that we're gonna have some dessert. We're just gonna try one of these Skinny Pops we got. So we're gonna do the gingerbread cookie because I feel like that's the most like different.
Cheers.
Ooh. Oh, that's good. It tastes like gingerbread cookie. It's 4 points for us, so we're splitting the bag, so it'll be 2 points. So that's our dessert for tonight. And yeah, it's pretty good. It tastes like gingerbread cookie. It's really subtle, but really good. It's almost like kettle corn gingerbread-y. It's good. Now it makes me feel like it's like Christmas time.
Yeah, right?
Okay, well, thanks for watching.